The purpose of this video module is to walk you through the steps required to activate your VictorOps user license. The first step is to check your email for an email from noreply@victorops.net with a link to activate your account. This email would have been sent from a team lead, a sysadmin, or someone within your organization. Once you click the link to activate your account, you will be directed to set up a username and password for the VictorOps portal. Each user is responsible for setting up their own username. If you are using HipChat or Slack, you will want to match your VictorOps username to your chat username as a best practice. Please note that usernames are global. They're not unique to your organization, so you may need to make some adjustments as necessary. Once you are logged into the portal, the first step will be to set up your personal paging policy. By selecting Settings in the upper bar and clicking on Users, if it doesn't direct you to you specifically, you'll want to pull up your record within the system, and this is where you can tell the system how and how often you are contacted when incidents are routed to you. You can choose to receive notifications by push notification, SMS, email, or phone call at the intervals that work best for you. This personal paging policy will be used based on your team's escalation policy. In this example, we have one email address set up. We can add a contact method to add a phone number to our policy. So we can add a cell phone. And then we determine how we want to be notified based on the methods we have listed above, which can be several. It is unlimited. I'm going to add a step so that immediately I'm receiving a push notification. I'm going to change this to say after 20 minutes, I would like to receive an email. You can add multiple steps to each time-based interval if you want an email as well as another push notification, and this is all customized again on a per-user basis. Once you have your personal paging policy set up, the next step will be to download the mobile app. In the lower right-hand corner of the VictorOps portal, you'll see the two links for iOS and Android. Both are native mobile apps that provide all of the same functionality that you can find within the VictorOps main timeline. On my screen, I am showing the iOS app, and I will show you how we'll customize that here momentarily. Once you do download the mobile app that works best for you, click on this Get Help link, and we're going to search our knowledge base. Pulling up our help repository here, I'm going to do a quick search for phone numbers, and this will allow you to create a VictorOps contact record in your mobile device so that you know when VictorOps is the one calling you regarding a specific incident. For iOS users, this will also allow you to use the Do Not Disturb feature to ensure you're receiving alerts from VictorOps regardless of the time of day. Once you create your contact record, we're going to head back into the VictorOps portal, and now we're going to enable filters that can be done both within the web UI as well as the mobile app. Each pane in our main view here, this people pane, the timeline, and the incident pane, has its own set of filtering available. We'll start in the timeline here. I'm going to select this filter icon, and you have two different options: to filter by message type based on what information you want to see in your main web timeline, and also by route key, which is synonymous with team name in this situation. Again, these are all on a per user basis, and it will save based on your most recent selection, so you can always come back in and adjust the filters as needed. In the incident pane, you can change your view to show all incidents coming through the system, just your incidents, or just your team's incidents. On the mobile app, you have these same options. We have a filter icon down here in the bottom right. I will select that, and you see that you can also filter this timeline by message type or by routing key or team name. Hit Done once you're done making your adjustments, and then I can swipe over to the incident pane and decide what filter I want my view on here. You do have to set up the web filters separately from the mobile filters, and again, they do not have to match, so you can make the necessary adjustments based on what you want to see from the computer versus the phone. At this point, it's good to understand your on-call schedule and when you will be on call. Coming back into the web UI, you have a couple of different options. On this people pane view on the far left, if you click into your name or anyone's name, you'll see the next on-call rotations for these people. In this case, DevOps is the team name. Everyone is also a team name, so we can see when Saul is going to be on call next for those specific teams. I'm going to click into the settings bar up top now, And if I go into my team rotations, you can always export the team calendar to see who from your team is going to be on call. And we can also go into users, and you can export your own personal calendar so that you can see what your on-call schedule looks like. There are two ways to make changes to your on-call rotations. You can schedule an override, or you can have a teammate take on-call from you, and those two options we will walk through in our scheduling module. But for now, you have your paging policy set up, you have the mobile app downloaded, you've enabled filters in both view, and you're off to the races.